Success starts at home. Larry Page and Sergey Brin started Google in Susan Wojcicki's garage. The founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, started his online bookstore in his home garage. And of course, Steve Jobs, with the help of Steve Wozniak, started Apple Computers in his parents' garage, and we all know how successful it became. As amazing as the most largest companies in the world, such as Google, Disney, Harley-Davidson, Hewlett-Packard, and Apple, started from a garage, it's hard for us startup entrepreneurs or those who aren't at startup point to feel like they can relate to these large guys. So I brought in a Singaporean and an Aussie to discuss how success can start from home.
Success started at home. I guess it means like you look at your family and your roots, and that's kind of where your success comes from.
Yes.
And for me, one of my qualities is I'm a fast learner.
Right.
That's what a lot of people tell
Is
me.
that based on someone in the family, or you just...
And I think because my whole family, my entire family are teachers. So I picked up
There you go.
teaching and learning from a young environment.
The base of that line
Yeah.
of content was basic on the inspiration of people who started their success in the garage.
Right.
Facebook,
Yeah.
Amazon, Google, and so
Right.
forth.
Yeah.
All of them start off in a garage or at home.
Yeah.
So that's where I was coming at. But
Right. Yeah.
it's the influence of home, I guess.
Yeah.
And, you said teaching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
from your parents too. So
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of family vibe, which is great.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in Sydney will relate to the same thing because
Mm.
quite similarly, even though the land size is a bit different from Singapore, the story remains similar.
Yeah.
Which is what, if people can have empathy and sympathy with someone who's more successful than them, then they have an opportunity to go, hey, I can do it too. This guy's human.
Yeah. Exactly.
This guy who I've met in
Yeah.
Sydney is
Yeah.
meeting a guy and a team who's been successful in Singapore.
Yeah.
Hey, they're 6 hours, 7, 8 hours away in another country.
Yeah.
Yet they still have the same kind of story.
Yeah. I think environment's very much shaped by people.
For sure.
You know, when they say environment, yeah.
Definitely, they can either shoot you down or they can elevate you, and
Yeah.
that's important.
Yeah.
Success starts from home, as Mark and I discussed. But our success needs to grow, and that means we may have to leave our home and search for new pastures, because success demands new horizons too.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only
Okay, so okay, this is good. So, Sydney people, sometimes, would you, feel free to chime in.
Yeah.
Would you agree that sometimes, what's that word? Jumping sea change is good for success. Sometimes in your environment and conditions, you can't really sustain the success that you potentially have. You have to just go. No, I would say up yours. I'd say au revoir, sayonara. I gotta go find my path, and it's something that Richard has done. You know, it's ballsy. Tell you what, left his friends, family, ex-fiance, and left everything. KPMG, God, solid job, right? Left everything to pursue two blokes who met over the. Would you say over the computer?
Pretty much, man. Pretty much.
Jeez.
Over, not even the computer, Facebook, right? On Facebook, pretty much.
Man,
And
we just kind of had this over there. That's cool, but that's the magic of us being connected. That's what I love. That's why it's refreshing to see. Man, you guys are human. You know, like through all the funnels, through all the websites, through all the automation, the content, we're still human beings, and they all went through failure and shit to get where they are now, and no regrets.
yeah, dude. And I want to add in here, Grant. I mean, like, there's a really important question. I remember asking one of my friends who moved over to Hong Kong for a few years.
Good.
I said, dude, what do you think about moving overseas? What would you say to someone who's thinking about it? I said, just think about this. Ask yourself, are you running away from something or are you running towards something?
Yes.
And that's what I was asking myself.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like, so for most people who go overseas and live somewhere else, it's that they're running away from something and then they think that it will solve it. You know, but then they come back and they're still there.
Yeah.
And for me,
Kind of like a Hollywood kind of thing.
yeah, right. And for me, it was like part of it is to run away, but it's to run away from the employment, right? The centric idea that I have to be hired by someone and have a stable income, and because for me that's all I knew. Every contact I have there in Sydney was all employees, all working a corporate job, and no one's really running their own business. And I'm struggling to connect with these people now that I'm trying to do my own thing. And so that's why I came over to Singapore. That's why I went to get that sea change so I can tap into, you know, Fuzz and Imran's network here in Singapore, and then from there, you know, hanging around business people all the time, then it's just different conversations.
And this is something I like to preach to is you're basically finding your herd, finding where you belong.
Careful with I mean, good girl.